Hello again, it's Trudy here from Hot Patterns, coming to you with another beautiful little show and tell. This one is about one of our newest styles. This is the Skinny Bootcut Jeans. Does exactly what it says on the envelope. They're skinny, they're bootcut, and they are in fact, of course, jeans. I'm going to give you a little rundown of the style, what it's got, all the bits and pieces, but I'm also going to give you some fitting tips because these jeans are designed for stretch denim. It's kind of key that you use stretch denim for them because you want a very snug fit through the hips and the upper leg. So I'm going to give you a couple of hints on this one on how to fit them, and you don't need to take notes or anything because these are all in the pattern envelope too, but I wanted to actually show you them close up so you can see exactly what the story is. So here are the jeans, white jeans, you can see that. I only really wear white jeans or white pants. I have the odd pair of dark jeans for the weekends, but I'm pretty much in white pants all the time. And I do find if you can make a pant suit you in white, it'll work in any colour for sure. White's the trickiest thing to do, so I always like to prototype them in white. And this is actually my first prototype. And they're a very, very simple jean to make. They are not a classic jean in the sense that they've got the 5 pockets and the yoke and the fly front. They don't have those things. What they do have are the classic patch pockets in the back, but we've also got darts through the back, so good for fitting over a pert and perky bottom. We have patch pockets on the front, so that's really good if you want to keep a flatter kind of tummy area. And they have this fabulous gentle boot cut, all beautiful. You can see on this one, I hope, I've done a raw hem finish on the bottom of these, just because, you know, I felt like it. But you can do that, or you can do a normal hem, whichever you want to do. Top stitching or not, I've done lots of self-coloured top stitching. You could always do contrast. It's really down to you, what you want. The whole point of making your own jeans is to get the jeans you want. You don't have to worry about if they don't fit you properly or they're the wrong colour. You make what you want to make. That's the whole point of them. So, I am going to show you now how you can fit these jeans. It's kind of key that you know how to do this, and it's actually really useful for you to know for any kind of stretch woven. So I'm going to zoom in and show you exactly what I've done. Okay, so I've pulled a little bit closer here, and I'm going to show you how I always like to fit a stretch woven garment. And this really is important when you want to do a jean that's quite closely fitted. Jeans are quite closely fitted usually, through the hips and through the thigh area. That's why we like them, they're kind of corsety. So yeah, this is what I normally do, and this is what I recommend you do for these, because not all stretch fabrics are created the same. You may buy, for instance, an 8-ounce denim with 2% stretch in it. Well done, fantastic, good choice for these. You may buy 3 different sorts of 8-ounce denim with 2% stretch, and they're all going to behave in different ways. You have to accept that's just how it is. But that's okay, because here's how you do it. Okay, when I'm doing my pants, here's what I do. I cut out the fronts and the backs, and I kind of put the fronts and the backs together. So on this I've got my zipper at the centre back, because I like centre back zipper. I've got my darts, and I've got the 2 fronts together and the 2 backs together, and that's it. The rest of it I have basted. And, let me see if you can see that, I'm just coming a bit closer to you. Okay, I have added another 2 inches all the way down the side seam, and I've done this in contrast threads so you can see it. I've basted it about 1.5 inches in, so I've still got to take another 1/2 inch where I should cut it, and then there should be another seam there. So, and I've done this that when I try it on, I put the seams inside out. So these are on the right side, these seams. This is the side seam. I've done the same thing on the inside leg seam. When I try it on, I can pin this side seam in really easily. I can grab it. There's enough fabric for me to grab there and really get a good snug fit. So I can pin it, and then I can go and baste it, and I can try it on again. I can try it on as many times as I need to in order to get that nice fit down the side seam. And I've done it all the way to the bottom. Yes, I have. And I suggest you do that too. That's going to give you a really, really good fit. So let me just back off here because I'm looming in at the camera a little bit. Yeah, this is what I always do when I'm doing a stretch woven pant or jeans. Something that has to be closely fitted to the body. Make it as far as you can, kind of put it together, the front and the back, and then add your extra down your side seams, put it on and fit it. That's how you're going to get a really, really good result. So I thought I'd just lay the jeans out flat on the couch really and quickly show you some details because they're worth looking at. The first thing to show you is this pocket detail, which is really nice. It's a front patch pocket, kind of a low, long pocket with a curve here. Can you see that shape? It goes down here and across here, and there's the opening there. Like that. It's a really nice front pocket detail, and it just goes up into the waistband like this. The back, of course, we've got our classic, oh, I've got threads everywhere, dearie, dearie me. We've got our classic back patch pockets. Don't know if you can see those, there's the opening there. We've got our back darts as well. You see those? 1, 2, and I have, in my in my stupidity, I've put an exposed back zipper on. Won't be doing that again on jeans, that's for sure, but they do look good, so what the hey. Oh, the other thing to say is this. I have done some double row of top stitching along the outside, and I've done a single row of top stitching along the inner leg seam, which looks really nice. The final thing to show you is my rather groovy frayed hem, which I love. The best way to achieve this is to run a row of stitching. I've done a really tight zigzag, about half an inch away from the cut edge, and then put it in the washing machine and dry it, and then kind of pull some bits out when it comes out, and you get this lovely kind of frayed effect, and it won't fray any further, which is brilliant. So yes, those are our lovely skinny bootcut jeans. So now we need to go through our few little details. First of all, your fabric. You have to use a stretch for this, you really do. You want a two-way stretch, which means it stretches from the selvage to the selvage. If you have a four-way stretch, it's a jegging fabric, and you don't want to use it for these. I mean, you won't get a terrible result, but it's not really what you want. So yes, you need a stretch fabric, and you really need to muslin this first. And what you're going to do is you're going to do your standard muslin, and you're going to fit it really tight. And then you're going to do what I showed you earlier with the 2 inches extra when you cut out your first go of them, and then you're going to do your final fit. It's kind of key to do it, it makes sense to do it, and you will get a really good result, I promise you. So, the other thing to say, of course, is who do these suit? They suit kind of anybody, to be honest with you. If you ask any kind of fashion expert or any kind of online forum, what's the best jeans? People will always tell you, bootcut jeans suit everyone. And they do. So, if you're tall, or you're short, or you're curvy, or you're slender, doesn't matter, you're still going to look good in them. And they also look good in white, can we just say that? So yes, I think you should definitely make some of these. And the final thing to tell you is this. In the pattern, I have given you a suggested layout to cut 2 pairs of these jeans. And that's because to cut 1 pair is a little wasteful. It is. Jeans and pants are quite wasteful to cut. And I don't like waste, and especially if you found a really good stretch denim, why wouldn't you want 2 pairs? Of course you want 2 pairs. So yeah, I've given you the layout for 2 pairs. I really suggest you do it, because 2 pairs of jeans are always better than 1, let's be honest. So yeah, that's it. That's our lovely skinny bootcut jeans. I suggest you rush off now and make loads of them.